Psalm 91, often known as the Psalm of Protection, is a powerful and comforting passage in the Bible. It is a song of trust and reliance on God's shelter in times of trouble. The psalm is attributed to King David, expressing deep faith in God's unwavering protection and provision. The psalm begins with a proclamation of the safety found in dwelling in the shelter of the Most High. The imagery used is that of a refuge, a place of safety where one can find rest and security. The psalmist goes on to declare that God is a fortress and a deliverer, emphasizing the idea of divine protection. Verses 3 to 13 vividly describe various dangers and threats that individuals may face, ranging from deadly diseases to physical harm. Despite these perils, the psalmist asserts that those who trust in God will be shielded by His faithfulness. Angels are mentioned as guardians, reinforcing the belief that God's protection is comprehensive and extends to every aspect of life. The psalmist also touches upon the concept of divine retribution for the wicked, assuring that those who oppose God will face consequences while the righteous will be upheld. This element reflects the theme of justice and divine order present in many psalms. Verse 14 transitions to a direct divine address, as God Himself speaks words of assurance to the believer. This reinforces the personal and intimate nature of the relationship between the worshipper and the Almighty. God promises deliverance, acknowledgement, and an extension of life to those who set their love upon Him. The psalm concludes with a final affirmation of the believer's security and confidence in God's protection. The closing verses express trust, gratitude, and a commitment to calling upon God in times of trouble. The psalm ends with a promise from God to answer the one who calls upon Him and be with them in times of trouble. Throughout its verses, Psalm 91 encapsulates themes of trust, protection, and divine intervention. It has resonated with countless individuals over the centuries, offering solace and encouragement during times of hardship. Its enduring popularity reflects the universal human need for assurance and the enduring belief in a higher power as a source of refuge and strength. Psalm 91 not only speaks to the immediate concerns of physical safety but also addresses the broader spiritual and emotional well-being of the believer. The imagery employed, such as wings and feathers, conveys a sense of God's nurturing and enveloping care, akin to a mother bird protecting her chicks. This metaphor adds a layer of tenderness to the psalm's depiction of divine protection. The concept of dwelling in the secret place of the Most High suggests an intimate and personal relationship with God. It implies a closeness and confidentiality in which the believer finds safety. This idea resonates with the broader biblical theme of seeking refuge in God as a means of finding true security. Moreover, Psalm 91 underscores the importance of trust and faith in God's character. The repeated use of phrases like, those who trust, those who dwell, and those who love, emphasizes the active role of the believer in maintaining a deep, abiding connection with the divine. It encourages a lifestyle of faith and reliance on God, even in the face of adversity. The inclusion of various threats and dangers in the psalm reflects the realities of human experience. It acknowledges that life is fraught with challenges, uncertainties, and potential harm. Despite these, the overarching message is one of triumph and victory through faith in God. The believer is not promised a life free from difficulties, but is assured that, with God as their refuge, they can navigate and overcome the challenges they encounter. Psalm 91's assurance of angelic protection has been interpreted in various ways throughout history. Some see it as a literal promise of angelic guardianship, while others understand it metaphorically, representing God's unseen assistance in times of need. Regardless of the interpretation, the psalm fosters a sense of divine companionship and involvement in the believer's life journey. In a broader theological context, Psalm 91 echoes themes found in other parts of the Bible, particularly the Old Testament. The idea of God as a protector and deliverer is consistent with the character of God portrayed in many biblical narratives. This continuity reinforces the psalm's significance within the larger biblical narrative, contributing to its enduring impact on believers across different generations. Ultimately, Psalm 91 serves as a timeless source of encouragement and hope. It invites individuals to reflect on their relationship with the divine, fostering a sense of security and peace in the midst of life's challenges. Whether in moments of crisis or in the routine of everyday life, the psalm offers a profound reminder of the enduring faithfulness of God and the refuge found in His presence.